Body bags were horror lies.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another week on the Body Bags. This week's theme is Favorite Franchise Week. So basically, everybody's just going to pick any flick from their favorite franchise. It doesn't necessarily have to be their favorite film from their favorite franchise. The flick I picked for you, I had a hard time deciding between Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th, but the franchise that got me into horror was Friday the 13th. So I picked it. I'm going with Part 4, also known as Friday the 13th, the final chapter. So yes, this flick, of course, like the other Friday the 13th, starts off with a recap of the previous films. So it gets you up to date. I'm not going to give away anything, the ending of the prior sequels, even though I'm sure like 95% of y'all watching this have probably seen these. Anyway, Part 4 kind of has interlooping stories there. It follows the Jarvis family, which is Tommy Jarvis, who is an iconic character in the franchise, I believe. He's a young boy who's obsessed with horror stuff and likes all of his horror masks and that kind of stuff. He's like a big horror fan. His older sister and his mom, so he lives with them, and they live. I think they're either at vacation or they're at their new house, which is in Camp Crystal Lake. And then you have another group of friends, which is a twin, another girl, and I think 2 or 3 guys. One of them being Crispin Glover, of course, y'all know from Back to the Future fame and many other flicks, the Willard remake. Following that. So, as far as going from that, it's your typical Jason flick as far as storyline goes. I mean, he's picking off the campers one by one when they're partying, having sex, that kind of thing. But I think the thing that sets this one apart from a lot of the other flicks in the franchises is this is probably the best score of all the franchises, in my opinion. The final chapter, Tom Savini's effects in this one is next level. There's great effects, though, in the whole franchise, in my opinion. But overall, in this one, very well done. Really is a strong part of the flick, and the comebacks for this flick are like a reason to rewatch it. The Crispin Glover dance is all I'm gonna say. That alone is enough to watch this flick. It's fucking hilarious to watch that dance scene. It gets me every time. So yeah, you got the Tom Savini effects. Really, like I said, this really just takes this flick to the next level. Great deleted scenes and behind the scenes extended stuff on this as well for Part 4. But of course, marked as final chapter, so it really could have worked probably as the end of the franchise. I'm glad it wasn't the end of the franchise. So we wouldn't have got to experience some of the hits and misses that the Friday the 13th franchise delivered to us. So the Tommy Jarvis character in this is pretty iconic within the Friday the 13th. He, not to spoil anything in later sequels, but there is returning roles for him, and he's a big part of the story in some of the next sequels. So. Of course, played by Corey Feldman. Forgot to mention Tommy Jarvis, of course. But anyway, so that's about all there is to it. Directed by Joseph Zito. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. If I could give this an overall review, give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Possibly 9 to cut some hairs, but yeah. Solid overall flick. So the gore, I think, really sets this one apart. Another flick. I think the pacing of this one's a little bit different, and the reveal of Jason is kind of later in the flick. It kind of teases at Jason and uses shadow effects and that kind of thing. So I don't know. The build up to Jason appearance in this one is so well done. I think it's definitely has a different feel to it. Kind of a mystery. Kind of like, is Jason really still alive? Is he really still attacking? Is that his shadow? Is this his aftermath? You know. So the lead up to his appearance is awesome, and of course, when he makes his appearance, shit hits the fan in typical Jason, or in typical Jason fashion. So hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to check out everybody's favorite franchises and see what some of the flicks they suggest are. Peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching.